Alright folks, welcome back. This is Way of the Hunter herd management series I've been working on. This is going to be episode 2. Um, so I'll put a link um, for part 1 if you're just tuning into this one. And if not, you can kind of pick up there and see what the first episode was about. But anywho, carrying on from last episode, I'm going to come up in here, going to rest until the next day at 11 a.m. and then we'll go back out to the river and see what has transpired, if there are any changes within our herds. So they should be making their way to the watering zones now, all along this valley. So alright, so before I got distracted, I spotted the mule deer herd, and looks like we still have 4 females and 4 males. So they're 240 yards out. Wind's right to left. Looks like they're kind of heading away. I'm going to throw a couple of quick rattles and grunts out and just see if any of them show any interest. That way I know that the herd genetics are still doing good. They are pretty well ignoring me, so I think that's a pretty good sign. Hit them with one more. And nothing. So pardon me while I crunch on ice. I will continue this journey on foot, because there's pretty much deer from here. There's a couple of more herds that also use this river. It shouldn't take me a whole lot of time to get to them, and I'll just fast travel or edit that out. So gonna head over there and see what we can get into. See, we got a herd up there in the trees. Gonna kind of make my way up here by that lone tree, and I'll do some calling, see if I can't get anything interested. Looks like a young or an adult 1-star right there. So he's an adult 1-star, pardon me. Shows we got another herd just up over the hill there. I don't know if I can get to them without them winding me, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a couple of rattles and just see if anything gets its interest piqued. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of close this distance a little bit more. So these guys really haven't changed on this herd particularly. But if that buck is interested, I would like to pull him out of this herd. And he wants to play our game, so we will have to entertain him. If he wasn't in that brush, I would smoke him. So it looks like we have 2 males that need to be eliminated from the herd. Oh boy. 3. Make it 3. See if I can see him. Dropped 1. Alright. So I know there's another mule deer herd over here. I don't know exactly where they're at. But what I do know is I will mark this guy and see if I can't get eyes on them and then come back and pick them up. So no progress so far. It's been, this is the 3rd day that I have rested, so to speak, 3rd or 4th day that I have rested with having the herds with basically all young deer. So I know there was a herd over here that had several 2-stars in it, so I know that they have progressed up to the next star level. Okay, so we have a 2-star there and a 2-star here. So this is the herd that I was talking about, and they have not matured really anymore. So I'm gonna kind of go down and around a little bit. My scent is getting casted directly at those guys from the wind. So what I want to do is I want to kind of go a little bit here east, take my scent away from them, and then I'm going to come back up to them. So there's 2 herds of deer here that I want to check out. So we'll just do that. Kind of keep eyes on them. They're 280 yards away, so I touch on this pretty much this often, but if you ever have any wonder about where your scent's going, You can come in here. This is your scent cone and how it's getting carried. So anything in this range can pick me up on my scent. Wind's at 40 feet per second. What I'm going to do is throw out a tracking marker. 130 yards is roughly how far that's being taken. So, kind of a little, just a little tidbit that I find helpful whenever you're trying to stalk something. And obviously 114 yards is well within rifle range, but with your bow hunting, which I try to do particularly whenever I'm doing my herd management, because I feel it is less impactive to the zones that the deer in this case are resting on. So alright, gonna start making my way to this little stand of trees. I can hear a badger over here or something. Oh. Alright, so these guys are definitely on to me. I can see they're all looking directly over here, so sort of our 2-star matures, 1-star adult, 2-star adult, and a 2-star mature. So I can safely say that this 2-star adult male is probably going to mature into a 3-star deer, and there's kind of no telling what this 1-star adult's going to turn into. He could be a 3-star mature or a 2-star, but they're both kind of checking me out pretty hard over here, so I'm going to kind of make my way down back into this concealment of this little forest here, and there's a whitetail herd, I believe, just on the other side. So I'm going to take a look at them and see what they are, and if nothing needs my attention, I'm going to go pick up that other deer and then rest for the day. And what I mean by that is just go ahead and rest till the next day and see if any of our herd maturity scores change. This is such a beautiful game. I'm thinking maybe I can get into the stand. Cool. They're gonna walk pretty close to me. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to rattle. And see if anything comes my way. Okay. So we've had a little bit of progress with this herd. We have a 3-star mature male. So there's no telling what the 1-stars young males can be in this herd now. And it looks like this guy is coming in, so we will see if anything else is going to come in, or if he's going to be the only thing. And we'll go ahead and get him nixed from this herd. We've got some more. Alright. Dropped him. Excellent shot. That's so nice whenever you can just take a one shot like that and not have to do anything, really any tracking. So, I know we've got a herd here, and we have a herd here. I will mark that guy. And come back to him. Alright, so we just have one young male. I think we have that 3-star mature, and then we have 2 young males. And an angry fox. I'm going to mark these guys too. Alright, about 200 yards out. Gonna turn on the stealth a little bit. Kind of come down this little depression here. Come up in the top of that bush area. I'm gonna use my little trick here just to kind of show you guys. That's my scent cone. 130 yards that way. I should be safe from being scented from these deer, so. Young, young, mature, mature. So we've got 3 youngs over there as well. I'm getting pretty close. I think I'm gonna just crawl to be safe. I really hate it when I put in a lot of time and effort in something like this and then spook the animals before I even get there, so. So that has 4 young males. I may try to get a couple of pulls on that one as well. A couple of calls, I mean, pulls, same thing. See if I get anything to pull from it. How about that? Man, I am still... Alright, what I'm gonna do... Throw out a call. anchor to this bush. Alright, and I spooked him. That's okay. That's alright. Kind of a bad position. At least I'll tell myself that. Oh, I spooked these guys too. Well, shucks. That's what I mean, so. Perfect. 40% fitness. So we got him out of the way. Can't tell if that was the same herd or if they split. Alright. %, that's good. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this as part 2 and head back to the lodge. You guys can pick me up at part 3 of herd management. And thank you for sticking around and checking this out.